One trend that is going on right now that's been happening over the last couple of decades, and we kind of didn't realize until it snuck up on us, is the closure of small independent grocery stores. And it's really reshaping communities now. And we're seeing the effects of that. For a long time, those small neighborhood grocery stores were not just a place to buy food. They were part of the fabric of our community. A lot of people remember the corner grocery store that they used to walk down to. It really created more options for grocery shopping that no longer exist. That's creating what's called food deserts. A lot of people have heard that now, that term. And basically, that means a place where there are no grocery options nearby. So, why has that happened? Well, there's been several reasons for it. The first reason is just the economics of a grocery store are really brutal. They operate on razor thin margins, often less than 2%. So, in order to turn profit, they have to move a lot of volume now. It also means that when there's a small increase in rent, wages, supply costs, any expenses at all, it can push a store right into the red very easily. Another big thing happened in the 1980s, and that's the federal government started deregulating the grocery store industry. What that has led to now is these small stores don't have the ability to negotiate lower prices with suppliers like the big stores can because those big stores have more buying power. Before that government deregulation, that ability did not exist. Suppliers had to charge everybody the same thing. Another reason why it's tough, inflation. Everybody's feeling that right now. It just makes everything more expensive. Goods, labor, utilities. It also makes consumers spend less money. So those small stores are really going to struggle to absorb those rising costs, especially if people are not shopping more. And speaking of shopping more, we know competition is fierce in this field right now anyway, right? Big box retailers like Walmart, Costco. Now you have the online giants like Amazon. Not only do they offer lower prices, but wider selections, which is what people want. Speaking of what people want, I mean, consumer habits have just changed over the years. You see Amazon, online grocery platforms are what people are gravitating to because they want the convenience. They want the curbside pickup. They want the online shopping. Small stores just can't match that scale. They can't do it with that. They can't match that speed. They lack the resources to invest in those sort of platforms, mobile apps. They just can't do it. So what can we do as a community? Well, we can support the local grocery stores that we still have by shopping small whenever possible, but we really have to be innovative, and we're going to need better government policies that are going to support those independent grocery stores and recognize how important they are. We're going to have to invest in community-owned grocery stores, even look at mobile markets to deal with this food desert issue because it's becoming a crisis in a lot of communities. Generally speaking, a lot of people are just losing access to healthy food options, especially in poor communities.